Ho ho! Merry Christmas! This is Alison Myrden coming to you from the Cannabis Closet here in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Welcome everybody from all over the world. We want to tell you about some highs and lows of 2007, this past year with the Cannabis Closet. We've been around since July, but we want you to know about some of the things that have been going on within the year here in Canada, all to do with the pot laws in the country and the cannabis issue. So we'll start off with this. First of all, one of the highs of our year this year was the VIX trial. And the VIX trial is excellent. It's out in Vancouver Island, Compassion Society. And they've got a trial going, Philippe Lucas out there, he's got a trial going with a bunch of people all trying to change the pot laws and the cannabis laws for licensed patients here in the country. And I want you to check them out at the Canadians for Safe Access. You can go there and find the details. I'm sure Philippe will be more than happy to fill you in. Anyway, also a low in that area was that one of the judges died, or the judge died in the trial there, so they actually had to get a new judge to come in, and instead of actually redoing everything from the beginning, they're going to allow it to continue on, and this judge will step in and take over from where it's already been seen. So all the people that have already testified and everything, all the sick and dying people that have stepped up are going to be left not to testify again, which is excellent. So we're really pleased to hear that. So that's a high, a low, and then a high again. Anyway, our next high is carousel. We have an opportunity here in Toronto to change the cannabis laws once again with Professor Alan Young at the helm and a fellow named Neve, a friend of mine, in charge of a group named Carousel. Now, Carousel are a group of AIDS and HIV patients who've gotten together and want to grow collectively in one spot here in the Toronto area, and they're fighting for that law right now, or pardon me, for that, allotment right now to be allowed to do that, and we're going to be finding an answer to that coming this spring. So watch your courts this spring, watch the news this spring, 2008, to see anything about the Carousel medical program update or medical collective update. And the next thing I want to tell you about was another high. It's the Reverend Brothers out in Hamilton, Ontario, Reverend Brother Michael Baldessaro and Reverend Brother Walter Tucker. And the two of them have collectively gotten themselves into trouble a couple of times by allegedly trafficking cannabis, to people who told them at times that they were in need. So I find that a little disingenuous on the behalf of the police officers who went undercover in that particular trial. But they're going to be seen again January 24th, 2008. So watch your courts January 24th in Hamilton, Ontario, 2008 for the Reverend Brothers out there. And those are the Reverend Brothers from the Church of the Universe for those who are interested. Now, a low this year again was later on in the year. I had been busy up doing interviews 2 to 3 times a week for the last couple of years. Actually, almost 8 years I've been averaging 2 to 3 interviews a week in the media, up until a few months ago when my health took a really bad turn. I ran out of cannabis the beginning of November and I dropped like a rock. I got a violent pain in my face again. It comes back as soon as I stop smoking cannabis. I got a violent pain in my face and I didn't know what to do because I had no cannabis to help me. So I dropped. I went back on 32 pills a day and up to 2,000 milligrams of morphine just to get relief from this incredibly excruciating pain I suffer from anywhere in the left side of my face 24 hours a day. It goes off like lightning. So that was a low for me. Anyway, I also wanted to mention on another high that the pot law dropped in Ontario, Canada this past year, and that was really exciting news. It happened in more than one lower court, and it was very important news when it happened. There was a press release in November regarding a lower court ruling on October 19th, 2007 that was involved in an Oshawa court here in Ontario. And what the judges said was that the pot law actually had fallen for the second time. So we're very excited about that. This is a start, people. This means that now we feel the pot law is dead in Ontario and that you can fight it if you're charged with possession. Now that's only possession right now, people. It's only possession it's in regards to. So trafficking, there's still a law out against trafficking. So please be aware. Anyway, also, I just wanted to say on another low, there's not really much relief in sight for me for the next few months for cannabis, so that's kind of a bummer for me. I got a little bit over the Christmas season, actually in November, the end of November, from a good friend of mine that I saved till Christmas, and then a couple of more small packages came in around Christmas. So thank you to everybody out there who's been helping me. I really appreciate the cannabis you people have been mailing me. If anybody wants to help me, my address is on the internet. I can always use help. Please get a hold of me if you have anything that you'd like to give us for free. If you'd like to get me to give it to somebody else that's sick or dying for free for you, I'd be more than happy to do that. Just please let us know. You can get a hold of me at alisonmyrden@cogeco.ca, or you can get me at the Medical Marijuana Mission at www.themarijuanamission.com, or you can get me here at the Cannabis Closet. Again, we're doing our Christmas version, so as you can see, ho ho ho, we're in the Christmas spirit here in Ontario. And as I said, the one last thing I wanted to say, I'll wrap this up now, is that after many, many wonderful offers and a lot of fabulous people stepping up, I now will have a designated grower, I hope, come March 2008. So please, people, keep your fingers crossed for me. This is going to be my first time to try with a designated grower, and I'm hoping somebody can keep up with my 28 gram a day limit. Yes, 28 grams a day. I eat it in cookies, drink it in tea, and smoke it all day long. I use 28 grams a day. I could double that if I wanted to. Thank you very much, everybody. This is Alison Myrden saying goodbye. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful New Year. And also, one last thing, sorry, I just wanted to mention, and I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier, friends of mine stopped by from Vancouver from the Freedom Tour, and I wanted to mention them. They went across the country on the Freedom Tour. This was Neil Magnuson, Jack Elliman, and Tara Mann. The three of them went across the country on their own steam, and Neil actually went rollerblading across the country to raise money and awareness for the Freedom Project, for the Freedom Tour, and also LEAP sponsored them, Law Enforcement Against Prohibition, the law enforcement agency that I speak for. So also check out LEAP at www.leap.cc for more information on LEAP. And for more information on Neil Magnuson, come back to the Cannabis Closet. We'll have more information on him, and we'll have a tape that we made from him earlier in the year that we'll post in the new year as soon as we can get it up. Anyway, enough of that, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us at the Cannabis Closet again. I'm Alison Myrden. Peace out. Peace for a wonderful new year. Peace, love, and happiness to all of your family and friends. And peace to the world. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We love you at the Cannabis Closet, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.